It's another beautiful, very sunny, very hot day in Barcelona. So I remembered the hat today. I wish I had a clean white shirt to wear. But the plan for today is to head in the opposite direction as yesterday and see more of iconic Barcelona. And while we do that, we have some very important stuff to talk about. I mean, seriously important. Niantic, if you're watching, pay attention this episode. And if you've been struggling to catch legendary Pokemon, or just Pokemon in general, this one's for you. Today we're finally talking about it. The Curveball bug. Something that has existed in Pokemon GO for who knows how long. Probably as long as the game has been around. Sometimes you just don't get credit for a curveball. And as you know, a curveball has a throw bonus multiplier of 1.7. It's essentially equal to throwing somewhere between a great and excellent throw. So it's very important when you're trying to catch difficult Pokemon like legendaries. Now for a very long time, there have been a lot of different theories about how the game determines whether or not to award you with a curveball bonus. And a lot of them have been posted. I've avoided talking about it because for most of them, there just really hasn't been enough evidence for me to feel like it was serious enough to share. But now, I've finally seen enough that I think there's one theory worth discussing. 5 days ago, on the Sylph Road subreddit, a Redditor named Michael posted this infographic. The infographic shows a circle that represents the target circle and shows that 3/4 of the area is green, 1/4 is red, and if you hit in that green area, the game awards you with a curveball. If you hit the red area, it doesn't count. And that area changes sides based on which way you're spinning the ball. So clockwise, your red area is in the lower left corner. Counterclockwise, which is the way that I throw, your red area is in the lower right corner. But what really convinced me that this was something worth looking into was a video by Prodigy's Nation, where he went out and just went to cluster spawns, threw curveballs, and just looked at where they landed and whether or not the game awarded him with a curveball bonus. And 100% of the time in that video, it lined up perfectly with the diagram that Michael posted. So I'm gonna link to that Prodigy's Nation video in the description. You can go check it out. It's pretty compelling evidence, but I think it's finally time for me to submit my own research on the curveball bug. So here's what I'm gonna do. There were a lot more Pokemon here when I started talking. But I'm gonna throw some curveballs at some Pokemon. I'm gonna use this card, my National Parks Annual Pass, to cover half of my screen so that I'm definitely releasing the ball on this side of the screen. And we're gonna see whether or not the game awards me curveballs based on which side of the Pokemon or which side of the screen the ball hits, whether it's the top or bottom half of the circle. And let's just see how it goes. Why you gotta do me like that, Goldeen? So that's top half, and it looked like just on the opposite side of the screen. Let's see if we get a curveball for that. According to Michael's chart, it should be a curveball. No curveball. Interesting. So it's almost midnight here in Barcelona. I'm editing now, and my plan, my intention when I started the day, when I started the video, was to confirm what Prodigy's Nation found in his video, and clearly that didn't happen from the very first throw. So what I was hoping was that I would find some kind of pattern that could help you guys throw more consistent curveballs even through the current bug, but this clearly goes to show that there's a lot more to it than just hitting a certain area of the target circle. So as I'll explain in the next clip, I realize that there are better ways to do this research, and I really just want to enjoy the rest of my time here in Barcelona. So I'm going to cut out the rest of the throws. We're going to come back to this curveball bug when I get home in a few days. But of course, Niantic also has acknowledged that the curveball bug exists. It's listed as being investigated on the known issues page. So my research might really not even mean anything, but hopefully I can find some kind of pattern to help you guys out while Niantic continues to investigate. So back to Barcelona. Let's enjoy the rest of this day. I did some more research, so stick around if you like research. But this is a fun episode, so let's get to it. Obviously, this is a very small sample size, but do you see what's behind me? This is what I came here for today. I'm gonna come back to this research when I can focus on it and do a little bit more of a controlled study. I have some ideas in my head, but I'll do that when I get home because I really don't know when the next time I'll be in Barcelona is, so I'm gonna enjoy it as much as possible. I'm gonna continue to catch Pokemon throughout the day. We'll take a look at those, see if we can figure out any patterns, but again, like I said, there is so many different theories about the curveball bug And just from what I've seen today, paying attention, it's hard to track down a pattern. Obviously, not very many Pokemon caught yet, but we're gonna keep looking. But first, let's look at this. It, Sagrada Família, probably one of the most iconic buildings in Barcelona, designed by Gaudi, who left his mark on this city. So let me just grab this gym badge. There we go. Obviously undergoing a little bit of construction, restoration. That's going to be going on, has been going on for a long time, and will be going on for at least another 10 years or so. So I want to go see some more of Gaudi's works, but down the street right now, a new Entei raid just popped up. Since it's new, hopefully I can catch some people there. We can hit that, see if we can throw some curveballs on this Entei, and go check out a little bit more of Barcelona. Alright, here we go. My lobby is still showing 3 people and a count of 1, but they're saying that there's 7 in here. I don't know if anyone else is experiencing this glitch where once I come into the lobby, it doesn't update anymore. So it's hard to know if there are actually enough people in there. But here we go. They're saying 7. Hopefully we can get through this. Throw some excellent curveballs on this Entei. And we're done. 14. I don't think I've ever had this many balls. 1896. It's alright. I'm going to start Nana Berry. Honestly, there's nothing to it. It's kind of just superstition at this point. And again, I don't know what the game is counting as curveballs and what it's not. That was top right, so that should count as a curveball, but again, from what I've seen, it's really inconsistent. There we go. Definitely top left and a little bit of lag. There we go. All right, I got it. Let's see if I get the curveball. Curveball, top left. Again, who knows? But there's another Entei. Yeah. I knew it wasn't perfect, so I didn't get trolled there, but it's a good one. Probably 13, 13, 13. Cool. I didn't intend for today to be another day of hill climbing, but here we are. Climbing another hill, and my calves definitely feel it. Yeah, I really didn't know this walk was going to be a hike, but it's totally worth it already, and we still have a ways to go. is Bunkers del Carmen, which is, who knows what it is? Bunkers, right? And also, sorry, excuse my invisible backpack sweat here. Pokestops, Pokemon, and a gym, which I'm about to take over. Please leave it alone, spoofers. It looks like everything's been up here just decaying for a while, so should be a quick and easy battle. Honestly, I'll probably be able to get through the whole thing with just Mewtwo. This gym is mine, at least temporarily, right here. At the top of Barcelona, more or less. What do I put in here? I guess Red Gyarados, right? This is one of those gyms where I can leave Red Gyarados and feel okay about it. And also just, can I just show you like what I'm standing on right now? This is what it takes sometimes to get the shot. There it is. I almost died. I'm gonna put it in the title, sorry. See what I do for these videos? For these shots? That was actually my fault. Totally avoidable, but it's been a while since I've bled. Alright, heading down now. Battle wound. It's actually starting to tighten up. Kind of hurts a little on the way down the stairs, but I love climbing to the top of stuff, and I think it's a very human thing. Like, for as long as humans have been around, we've just climbed to the top of stuff to look around. I think being stuck in this sort of fixed perspective, 5 or 6 feet off the ground for so long, and then coming up here and getting to see the world from a totally different perspective. Are we going the wrong way? I think we're just drawn to that, to see things a little differently, in a way. We're up here on this sort of mountain woods. Aerodactyl? Oh, it's in the... Which way are we going? It's down there. Oh god, why stairs? Now? I guess this makes up for the one that I missed yesterday. It's a difficult one-handed throw. There we go. Bottom half for sure. Gonna need 2 hands. No curveball for that one. So the garden around the park is free to visit. The park itself is €7, and each ticket comes with an assigned time. Right now it's about 5 o'clock. The next time for entry is 6:30. So I don't really have an hour and a half to wait around. I'm just gonna walk around the garden and see as much as I can and be satisfied with that. by the way. I don't think I said that. Another of Gaudi's most famous works. Looks beautiful. But to be fair, I have already been inside in Tony Hawk's Underground 2 back in high school. So now I'm gonna head down. There's a couple Entei raids down this way. Do some Entei raids, grab some lunch at 5:30 p.m. and then get back and start editing. And the day's pretty much come full circle. Right back here at Sagrada Família because there's a fresh Entei raid here, and just take a look at the Entei raids in our wake. There were 2 more behind those that no one was at, but I figure this is probably a good chance. Lots of people around, brand new raid, so we can hang out here. Hopefully one more Entei raid before 6:30. Can I still call it lunch? Charmander, Pikachu, Meowth. People are here. If this camera stays here, I will be amazed. 8 balls, not a lot of team instinct there. 1894 though is, it's not bad. 2 balls. I'm just gonna go regular, just aim for the excellent right now. That was it. I think that was top right. There we go. Let's see if I got the curveball credit though. No curveball credit on that one, and that was definitely like, something's up. It's more than just that bottom corner, is what I'm gonna say. It's a 15 attack. Oh, no way. And a Lord Mr. Mime right here. So I'm gonna say, look, on curveballs, it's more than just which area of the circle you hit. It definitely has something to do with which side of the screen you release the ball on, like whether or not it crosses the middle plane. There's a lot more at play than just a simple diagram. At least that's my analysis from what I've observed today and just in the past. It doesn't seem like there's really a pattern. So maybe the way that Prodigy's Nation throws, he's releasing on one side of the screen or the other that I'm not really doing, and that's why he saw such consistent results. But what I've seen today is I still can't figure out the pattern. So Niantic has at least acknowledged the curveball bug exists. So they're working on it, they're trying to figure it out, and hopefully we'll have a solution soon, because I know a lot of people are struggling to catch these legendary Pokemon, partially because curveballs aren't always registering like they did that time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this trip around Barcelona. This was definitely one of my favorite days. Tomorrow, my legs are gonna be dead, but I'm gonna try to explore even more. Thanks for watching, I'll see you then.